Moses called together all the Israelites. He said to them, "You saw everything the Lord did in the land of Egypt. You saw what he did to Pharaoh, to Pharaoh's officers, and to his whole country. You saw the great troubles he gave them. You saw the miracles and amazing things he did. But even today, you still don't understand what happened. The Lord has not let you really understand what you saw and heard. He led you through the desert for 40 years, and in all that time, your clothes and sandals did not wear out. You did not have any food with you. You did not have any wine or anything else to drink. But the Lord took care of you so that you would understand that He is the Lord your God. You came to this place, and King Sihon of Heshbon and King Og of Bashan came out to fight against us, but we defeated them. Then we took their land and gave it to the people in the tribes of Reuben and Gad and the half-tribe of Manasseh. If you obey all the commands in this agreement, you will continue to succeed in everything you do. Today, all of you are standing here before the Lord your God. Your leaders, your officials, your elders, and all the other men are here. Your wives and children are here, and also the foreigners living among you, the people who cut your wood and bring you water. You are all here to enter into an agreement with the Lord your God. The Lord your God is making this agreement with you today. With this agreement, He is making you His own special people, and He Himself will become your God. He told you this. He promised this to your ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The Lord is making this agreement with its promises with you people, but not only with you. Yes, He is making this agreement with all of you who stand here with us today before the Lord our God. But this agreement is also for our descendants who are not here with us today. You remember how we lived in the land of Egypt, and you remember how we traveled through the countries that were on our way here. You saw their hated things, the idols they had made from wood, stone, silver, and gold. Be sure that there is no man, woman, family, or tribe here today who turns away from the Lord our God. No one should go and serve the gods of the other nations. People who do that are like a plant that grows bitter and poisonous fruit. Some people might hear these curses and comfort themselves by saying, "I will continue doing what I want. Nothing bad will happen to me." But that attitude will bring total disaster. The Lord will not forgive them for that. No, the Lord will be angry and upset with them and punish them. The Lord will separate them from the tribes of Israel. He will completely destroy them. All the curses that are written in this book will happen to them. They are a part of the agreement that is written in this book of teachings. In the future, your descendants and foreigners from faraway countries will see how the land has been ruined. They will see the diseases that the Lord has brought to it. All the land will be useless, destroyed by burning sulfur and covered with salt. The land will have nothing planted in it. Nothing will be growing, not even weeds. The land will be destroyed like Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, and Zeboim, the cities the Lord destroyed when He was very angry. All the other nations will ask, "Why did the Lord do this to the land? Why was He so angry?" The answer will be, this happened because the Israelites left the agreement of the Lord, the God of their ancestors. They stopped following the agreement He made with them when He brought them out of Egypt. The Israelites started serving other gods they never worshiped before. The Lord told His people not to worship those gods. That is why the Lord became very angry with the people of this land. So He brought to them all the curses that are written in this book. The Lord became very angry and upset with them. So He took them out of their land. He put them in another land where they are today. There are some things that the Lord our God has kept secret. Only He knows these things. But He told us about some things, and these teachings are for us and our descendants forever, and we must obey all the commands in that law. Everything that I have mentioned will happen to you, both the blessings and the curses, and you will remember these words when the Lord your God sends you away to other nations. Then you and your descendants will turn back to the Lord your God. You will follow Him with all your heart and completely obey all His commands that I have given you today. Then the Lord your God will be kind to you. The Lord your God will make you free again. He will bring you back from the nations where he sent you. Even if you were sent to the farthest parts of the earth, the Lord your God will gather you from there and bring you back. The Lord your God will bring you into the land your ancestors had, and the land will become yours. He will do good to you, and you will have more than your ancestors had. You will have more people in your nation than they ever had. The Lord your God will make you and your descendants want to obey him. Then you will love the Lord your God with all your heart, and you will live. Then the Lord your God will make all these bad things happen to your enemies, who hate you and cause you trouble. And you will again obey the Lord. You will obey all his commands that I give you today. The Lord your God will make you successful in everything you do. He will bless you with many children. He will bless your cows. They will have many calves. He will bless your fields. They will grow many crops. He will be good to you. The Lord will again enjoy doing good for you, the same as he enjoyed doing good for your ancestors. But you must do what the Lord your God tells you to do. You must obey his commands and follow the rules that are written in this book of teachings. You must obey the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Then these good things will happen to you. This command that I give you today is not too hard for you. It is not a secret hidden in some faraway land. This command is not in heaven, so that you should say, "Who will go up to heaven for us and bring it to us, so that we can hear and do it?" This command is not on the other side of the sea, so that you should say, "Who will go across the sea for us and bring it to us, so that we can hear it and do it?" No, the word is very near to you. It is in your mouth and in your heart, so you can obey it. Today I have given you a choice between life and death, success and disaster. I command you today to love the Lord your God. I command you to follow him and to obey his commands, laws, and rules. Then you will live and your nation will grow larger, and the Lord your God will bless you in the land that you are entering to take for your own. But if you turn away from your God and refuse to listen, if you are led away to worship and serve other gods, you will be destroyed. I am warning you today. If you turn away from God, you will not live long in that land across the Jordan River that you are ready to enter and take for your own. Today I am giving you a choice of two ways, and I ask heaven and earth to be witnesses of your choice. You can choose life or death. The first choice will bring a blessing. The other choice will bring a curse. So choose life. Then you and your children will live. You must love the Lord your God and obey him. Never leave him, because he is your life, and he will give you a long life in the land that he, the Lord, promised to give to your ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Then Moses went and spoke these words to all the Israelites. Moses said to them, "I am now 120 years old. I cannot lead you anymore. The Lord said to me, 'You will not go across the Jordan River.' But the Lord your God will lead you people into that land. He will destroy these nations for you. You will take their land away from them. The Lord said that Joshua must lead you. The Lord destroys Sihon and Og. He destroyed those Amorite kings, and he will do the same thing for you again. The Lord will help you defeat these nations, but you must do to them everything I told you to do. Be strong and brave. Don't be afraid of those people, because the Lord your God is with you. He will not fail you or leave you." Then Moses called Joshua. All the Israelites watched while Moses said to Joshua, "Be strong and brave. You will lead these people into the land that the Lord promised to give to their ancestors. You will help the Israelites take that land and divide it among them. The Lord will lead you. He himself is with you. He will not fail you or leave you. Don't worry. Don't be afraid." Then Moses wrote this book of teachings and gave it to the priests, who are from the tribe of Levi. They have the work of carrying the Lord's box of the agreement. Moses also gave it to all the elders of Israel. Then Moses spoke to the leaders. He said, "At the end of every 7 years, in the year of freedom, read these teachings at the festival of shelters. At that time, all the Israelites must come to meet with the Lord your God at the special place he will choose. Then you must read the teachings to the people so that they can hear them. Bring together all the people, the men, the women, the little children, and the foreigners living in your cities. They will hear the teachings and they will learn to respect the Lord your God. Then they will be able to do everything in this book of teachings. If their descendants don't know the teachings, they will hear them, and they will learn to respect the Lord your God. They will respect them as long as you live in your country. You will soon go across the Jordan River and take that land to be your own. The Lord said to Moses, "Now the time is near for you to die. Get Joshua and come to the meeting tent. I will tell Joshua what he must do." So Moses and Joshua went to the meeting tent. The Lord appeared at the tent in a tall cloud. The tall cloud stood over the entrance of the tent. The Lord said to Moses, "You will die soon. And after you have gone to be with your ancestors, these people will not continue to be faithful to me. They will break the agreement I made with them. They will leave me and begin worshiping other gods, the false gods of the land where they are going. At that time I will become very angry with them, and I will leave them. I will refuse to help them, and they will be destroyed. Terrible things will happen to them, and they will have many troubles. Then they will say, 'These bad things happen to us because our God is not with us.' And I will refuse to help them, because they have done evil and worshipped other gods. So write down this song and teach it to the Israelites. Teach them to sing this song. Then this song will be a witness for me against the Israelites. I will take them into the land that I promised to give to their ancestors, a land filled with many good things. And they will have all they want to eat. They will have a rich life. But then they will turn to other gods and serve them. They will turn away from me and break my agreement. Then many terrible things will happen to them. They will have many troubles. At that time their descendants will still know this song, and it will show them how wrong they are. I have not yet taken them into the land that I promised to give them, but I already know what they are planning to do there." So that same day Moses wrote down the song and taught it to the Israelites. Then the Lord spoke to Joshua, son of Nun, and said, "Be strong and brave. You will lead the Israelites into the land I promised them, and I will be with you." Moses carefully wrote all these teachings in a book. When he finished, he gave a command to the Levites. These men carry the Lord's box of the agreement. Moses said, "Take this book of teachings and put it by the side of the box of the agreement of the Lord your God. Then it will be a witness against you. I know you are very stubborn. I know you want to live your own way. Look, you refused to obey the Lord while I was with you. So I know you will refuse to obey him after I die. Bring together all the officers and leaders of your tribes. I will tell them these things, and I will call heaven and earth to be witnesses against them. I know that after my death you will become evil. You will turn from the way I commanded you to follow. Terrible things will happen to you in the future, because you want to do what the Lord says is wrong. You will make him angry because of the evil things you do."